I want to talk about my brand new favorite product for iced coffee for this summer. This is called the HyperChiller. I don't know if you can see that, but HyperChiller. Amazing product. This will eliminate my need to either brew a cup of coffee, wait a while, add a bunch of ice to it, or brew a cup of coffee, pour it into a container, put it in the freezer, inevitably forget about it at some point, or it doesn't get cold enough, or it completely freezes solid and then I can't drink it when I want to. So I have invested in a HyperChiller. If you have the type of coffee brewer where you can just place a cup underneath, you can actually just brew your coffee directly into the Hyper brewer right here. It just goes right into here. I don't have a fancy coffee pot like that. I have a big, huge one. So I'm going to just bring it over here, pour it in, and let you guys see how it works. I've already set up the HyperChiller, put it in the freezer yesterday, followed the directions. You've got 2 portions of it that you fill with water and place in ice in the freezer and freeze in advance. All I'm gonna do is just go ahead and pour my just brewed super hot coffee, like you can see it steaming, into my HyperChiller. I'll let it sit for a little bit. It's been sitting in here for about a minute, minute and a half. I'm gonna go ahead and pour it. Ice cold coffee. Ice cold. I'm gonna go ahead and add my favorite cream. Stir that baby up and we are good. Iced coffee from a freshly brewed pot, like just finished 5 minutes ago. And now I have iced coffee. I'm gonna do a quick review of how the product works. Unscrew it. You got this piece here. You've got this part here, which is what your coffee pours into. And then you have this inner part. Go ahead and fill this inner part up to the max fill line. Screw that baby back on tight. Next, you're gonna take this guy. He has a max fill line too, right here. Some leftover ice. Take this and pour it into this. This is the important part. Pour it into here because your coffee is gonna go in here. Set that off to the side. I'm gonna screw this back together. And then take this part that has some water in it, poured from this, screw it back together, wipe it dry and put it in the freezer. I've gone as little as 6 or 7 hours, but usually I just do it the night before, pop it in the freezer, and then it's ready the next morning.